Hello, hello. My name is Daddy O, and I do a couple of faceless channels, and I do this here face channel. Uh, so welcome aboard. Uh, I want to talk to you guys that are doing Uber, or you want to do Uber right now, um, because I got to ask a question, and here's the way I do it. I don't use my own personal vehicle. I to do Uber. I actually rent a vehicle through Uber and Avis to do all my Ubering in. They provide me with a vehicle, and I pay $305 a week every Tuesday. That's when I started renting, and that's every Tuesday for God, almost 2 years now. Every Tuesday, I put in the bank account at least $305, and they take it out, and they're happy, and I'm happy. It's unlimited miles. They provide me with a vehicle with all the maintenance. Everything is done for me. It doesn't matter how many miles I put on it. If you watched any of my videos in the past, you know the RAV4 I had. I put 80,000 miles on that vehicle in right at a year. Now, I've been doing this just over right at 2.5 years now, renting a vehicle to do Uber in. It works out. I mean, if you think about it, I don't put no wear and tear on the vehicle. If I need tires, they put tires on. If I need an oil change, which I do, God, every 3 to 4 weeks, have to do an oil change. That's taken care of. Any maintenance on the vehicle at all is taken care of. If you have a problem with the vehicle, you just let them know. They'll swap the vehicle out for you. I have not had to do that. They provide you with a great vehicle. This one I'm riding in right now is a Hyundai Tucson SUV, uh, and I pay the 305 a week, and they take care of everything. I don't have to put any mileage on my vehicle, and it works out. So if you just get it in your mind that the first couple of days after you pay your 305, you're just working for the next couple of days to get your next payment up, and after that, you're making money. You're making your money. So you know it's the best way I know to do uh, uh, Uber and not have to worry about putting mileage and wear and tear and your maintenance and everything else that you're going to do on your own personal vehicle. So you may want to consider that if you are doing Uber, or that you wanting to do Uber, but you don't want to do it because you don't want to put all the wear and tear on your vehicle, uh, you may want to look into this program. Try it out. Uh, it worked out for me. And that's the way I'm going to do it as long as I'm doing Uber. I'm going to let them provide me a vehicle. Uh, that's the best way I can see to do it uh, without having to have all the headaches of, oh, if I break down right now, I got to call record. I got to take it to my mechanic. If I have a flat tire, oh, geez, I got to call, I got to take the tire off. I got to take it. No, they take care of everything. You don't have to do nothing except drive Uber. That's it. That's all you have to worry about now. So you may want to look into this program. Now, I rented through Hertz first when I started doing this. After my first experience with Hertz, I didn't like Hertz. I didn't like the way they did things. The first vehicle I got from Hertz, as soon as I drove it off the lot and down the road and got away from there, all of a sudden I noticed an ant crawling around, and then before long there was another ant and another ant. I had a vehicle that was infested. When I started washing it and cleaning it, because it really wasn't in that great a shape when I got it, I realized there was a nest that was in the vents up under the hood there of ants. And every time you get out of the vehicle, the next day when you come get back in it again, there'd be 20, 30, 40 ants walking around. You'd be riding down the road with people, and all of a sudden you're having to reach up on the hood, kill ants. And then the way they operated, I just didn't like Hertz. I'm doing it through Avis. I've had no problems with Avis at all. So it's been and I've been doing Avis 2 years of the 2.5 years I've been doing this. So if you're wanting to do Uber and you're wanting to do drive, but you just don't want to put all the wear into, you look into the program. You may find it's rewarding enough that you can in your area you can make enough money to be able to pay that 305 a week. That's what I pay in my area. I don't know, it could be different somewhere else, but that's what I pay, and I'm okay with it. I work for a transportation company, God, 15 years ago or so, and I had to pay them 65. I think it was $65 a day. They would feed me runs during the day, just like Uber does. But at the end of the day, every day I had to give them $65 or whatever I made. This is better than that. Uh, you know, uh, I, I appreciate the chance to be able to do Uber and rent a vehicle. So it's a great program. That's the one program that I use through uh, Uber. All their other little rinky-dink programs, they're BS. As far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, that's my opinion. That's all you're gonna get from this guy is my opinion. But yeah, no. If you want to do Uber, go rent you a vehicle and do it, and not have to worry about the wear and tear. All right, you can use it pretty much as your own when you're not doing Uber. You can't. You're not supposed to carry people for hire. But that kind of stuff. You can run to the store, take the kids to school. You can do that kind of stuff. I don't think there's any problem with that. Now, don't quote me on it, but I have no problems with it. But anyway, that's what you want to do. Now, if you wanting to do this, let's take some further advice from the old man, okay? And you're watching this video, chances are you got on this video because you wanted to also do a YouTube channel. You can do both, all right? And go watch some of my other videos. I'll say it one more time. Take your phone, turn it sideways, click on 180, and tell us what you're doing. And it's a great way of, building your channel as you do your Uber runs. I'm telling you, I've learned that here myself. The few little videos I've done on Uber have done quite well. So, I'm just talking to you guys today because I got a question from someone asking me. I guess I had mentioned it before in a video that I rent a vehicle to do my Ubering through. So I figured I'd explain it a little bit better. Yeah, I've had no problems with no passengers this week. For you guys that have watched some of my other videos where I've had some issues with people, this week everyone's been pretty cool. Everyone's been very hospitable, very cordial. I don't know. I guess it's the group of people we got in here right now, but right now everyone's being very friendly. Let's say next week we're getting ready for a big celebration here. It's the official kickoff of the season and the opening of the beaches. Even though the beaches have been open, they never close here. But it's the official thing is starting this week, and that's why we're going to have a big old party here pretty soon, or starting next Friday. But anyway, guys, I just want to talk to you a little bit of it. I know that there's people out here that have questioned me or told me in the past about doing Uber. I've gotten some responses really here that I didn't expect off of videos I had done before. I'm still getting comments from people. So if you are considering doing Uber, let me know. We'll talk about it a little bit. I don't mind talking about Uber. Sometimes I do because I get very frustrated with them. I'm getting tired of it. I've done it a long time. So anyway, guys, I'm cutting this one short today. I just wanted to make that comment because I had a comment about it, about what I do about renting a vehicle, or what was that program all about. And it's a good program. Yeah, you can go through Uber and Avis and rent you a vehicle and do all your Uber stuff, and not have to put the wear and tear, the tire, wear out your tires and your vehicle and put the mileage. You don't have to worry about that. Just do a rental and let them worry about everything else. And all you got to do then is worry about going out and doing the Uber runs and making some money. So in the next, I'm going to put a little video to see which one I'm going to go. I'm going to put it down in this corner this time. I'll put a video over here for you afterwards. So click on that and see what you think about it. Anyway, Daddy-O out. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening. This is Sunday. We still got some NBA going on. I've been heavy into the NBA this month. So, guys, have a good afternoon. Bye.